What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the Ultimate Smash Bros. DLC tournament. So if you're new and you're wondering what this is, I will explain it and how it works. And if you want to participate, you're more than welcome to. So here are the rules. Number one, probably maybe one of the most important ones. This tournament is for fun. Don't take it too seriously, alright? Do not take it too seriously. Because we have all sorts of weird characters. You know, we got first party, third party, we have assist trophies, we have spirits, we have anime, we have characters that are just confirmed. Doesn't matter. If you want that character, if you've been a fan of that character, you want them to be playable in Smash Bros., you can still vote for them. It's totally fine. Totally fine. So, yeah, but the rest of the rules, this is a tournament of 72 characters. Less now because we're pretty far into the tournament, but basically each day on my channel, except for Sundays, I will upload one matchup from this tournament, and then I will talk about the two competitors in the matchup. So I kind of go over, maybe I'll break down a moveset, maybe why they might make sense for Smash Bros., something like that. So we'll talk about the characters, and then at the end we vote. Well, you guys can vote whenever you want, but how do you vote? Very simple. You type your vote down in the comments. So today's matchup is Leon Kennedy from the Resident Evil series taking on Sora from Kingdom Hearts. So you vote for one of them down in the comments. You only get excuse me, you only get one vote per person. I do check it. So yeah, just type your answer, either Leon, Sora, or you can vote for both. Always been a rule, you can vote both, but again, you only get one vote. So rest of the rules, though, it's a double elimination tournament, meaning any character has to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. So if you lose once, you drop to the loser bracket, and if you lose from there, you're done. If there's ever a tie in the voting when we get to the results, I'll flip a coin on camera. It's just the best and fairest way to break the tie, honestly. And yeah, each matchup, voting-wise, only lasts for 1 week. So today's Friday, which means we'll get the results of Leon against Sora next Friday. Very simple. That's how that works. So, yeah, with all that out of the way, let's go over the results from last week. Oh, yeah, I already forgot. Oh, yeah. We're in the loser bracket, so that means somebody's getting eliminated today, and it's the results for Chibi Robo taking on Medusa from the Kid Icarus series. So, like I said, somebody's going home. The only thing I can really say about this was I was a little surprised at the results. So I voted one way, but it ended up going the other. So here's the results. Check this out. Chibi Robo picks up a W. Not bad, Chibi. All right. So Chibi wins 33 votes to only 23 votes for Medusa. So Medusa is eliminated from the tournament. Chibi gets to advance for at least one more matchup because, again, this is the loser bracket. And then, yeah, Chibi will get... Chibi's next match will be either against Crash or Rayman. We'll get the results for that tomorrow, actually, but we'll talk about that later. So with that out of the way, let's go over the matchup for today. Game 119, Leon Kennedy taking on Sora. Let's start with Leon. Resident Evil, Capcom, big series, big-time name for a character. Lots of people know who he is. A lot of people are very, fans of said character, and there's even more fans of the Resident Evil series now. I keep hearing it. No matter what timeline we're in, no matter if we've only had one character revealed or we had 2 or 3 characters revealed for the Fighter Pass, Resident Evil is a series that keeps coming up. People keep expecting. Maybe that's not quite the word, but people keep speculating that Resident Evil has a very good chance to have a rep in Super Smash Bros. I think they should be they should definitely be considered. Resident Evil as a series should absolutely be considered. So I get this a lot with Leon and Jill. Jill's been eliminated, but I still get this. So I'm going to talk about moveset. That's a big thing for Leon. So how does moveset... I've said this in like pretty much every Leon matchup that he's in. So I'm going to try to break down the moveset again. Just my personal, how I could envision the character working. So of course, Resident Evil, you're going to have guns. You're going to have sort of grenades, explosives and stuff. You're going to have that for moveset. Now that's not just going to... I wouldn't think that would be the entire moveset. So... going to take a lot of inspiration from Resident Evil 4 for its moveset. So in that, you have a lot of little quick action interactions that you can have with some of the enemies in the game, which is pretty cool. So, put that sort of stuff into a moveset. So things like he's got a roundhouse kick, he's got a suplex. I know I said I was gonna take a lot from Resident Evil 4, but like Resident Evil 6, you can do like maybe a little slide and take somebody out at the legs, kind of like a sort of a trip, if that makes sense. You slide and then you kick somebody's feet out from under them and they just kind of fall down. So something like that, maybe a running shoulder tackle or something. So you got some, actual non-weapon based attacks that you can throw into a moveset. And of course, he is human, so you'll have, most likely you'll have your typical punches and kicks, obviously. When you're creating a moveset, sometimes simple things just kind of get overlooked. And hey, punches and kicks might just end up being a part of Leon's moveset if he were to be in Super Smash Brothers. So, again, other things, you got hand grenades, you got handguns, shotguns, potentially rocket launcher, you got flash grenades. I think I talked about this in Leon's last matchup, first aid spray. That first aid spray is herbs, stuff that heals you in Resident Evil. It's always been, it's a big thing in the Resident Evil series. So I thought something like that would be pretty cool for a move. Maybe you can use it, I don't know. Maybe you only get like 2 or 3 per stock or something like that. I don't know. Maybe there shouldn't even be a limit. I don't know. But you could kind of heal yourself. And, that'd be a nice little take on a character, just be able to instantly kind of, spray the first aid spray and, heal up some damage, recover some damage. Something like that would be, pretty interesting to see how that could fit into Smash Bros. So I think there's absolutely a lot of different kind of, we'll say, avenues for, moves and just the overall moves that you can actually go with Leon. It's not just weapons. It's not just guns. There's a lot more you can do. And as I say this all the time as well for Leon, for Resident Evil 4 especially. I feel that's one of the best games ever made. It is one of my all-time favorite games, and it was the first Resident Evil game I ever played, so the first real big Resident Evil character I got to kind of know about was Leon. I had a blast. I bought every Resident Evil that came out for pretty much every system ever. I have not bought it on the Switch, though. I'll be honest. Haven't bought that on the Switch, but I bought it. I bought it on the Wii, I bought it on the GameCube, had it on the PlayStation, had it on the Xbox. Let's see, I did have it on PS4 and Xbox One as well, so I've had it on a lot of systems. So, Resident Evil, I think they got it. I think they were absolutely in contention, but you never know how, Nintendo's going to look at the Fighter Pass. Are they going to go with, are they okay with mature characters? I think they really are. I mean, we did get Joker, and he's got, realistic bullets. So, yeah, I think anybody's pretty much on the table. And, with that being said, maybe a little segue into his opponent, Sora. Anybody's on the table, right? And I always compare it to going back to Smash Wii U 3DS. Cloud got revealed. That wasn't ever supposed to happen to pretty much a big majority of the fan base. Cloud was never going to happen. He was just a pipe dream character. He's just like, yeah, that'd be so cool to see him in Smash Bros. Not going to happen, though. And then all of a sudden, boom, Cloud's in Smash Bros. Did like a triple take. Like, is this like legit the actual character reveal? Is this what we're watching? Is this an April Fool's joke? Is this the right video? Cloud happened. And I think once that happened, pretty much it kind of told the fan base for Smash Bros. And, pretty much gaming in general. Everybody's open for business. It could happen. It could happen. So Sora's kind of another one of those pipe dream characters that you're like, yeah, it's not going to happen. He's got his affiliation with Disney, and some people are very skeptical and, they're like, it's Disney. Yeah, it's Disney. That ain't going to happen. You can still work around Disney stuff. They could still work with Disney. I think that's absolutely fine. It could work. It really could. Sora's a big enough character to, I don't want to say like it's the best for last, but I feel like Nintendo might be saving potentially like their biggest announcement for last. They just like really want to drop a bombshell on us. Just be like, all right, and the last character for the Fighter Pass is Sora. I mean, I know people that, and I've had people tell me this in comment sections. I don't play Kingdom Hearts. I'm not really a fan, but if Sora got in, that would be absolutely huge just, for gaming in general. Just Sora and Smash Bros. Come on. Cloud wasn't supposed to happen. Somehow did. Sora speculated might happen. Maybe. And you got to go back to the whole... again, I forget the dude's name. But he works on the Kingdom Hearts games. Isn't he the producer or... he's not a designer. I think he's a producer. But he's like tweeting about Sora and Smash Bros. And then had to delete some tweets. And there's a whole big thing with that. And some people are like, yeah, Sora got confirmed. Well, it doesn't seem like it. But there's still 2 character slots left in the Fighter Pass. So maybe Sora, maybe you got, I mean, Nintendo worked on this DLC, the planning part. They worked on that for quite a while. It's not like they're still coming up with the ideas right now. It's not like, all right, well, we have Banjo coming, Hero just got released. Banjo's coming up probably in a few months. All right, now we got to go find out who characters 4 and 5 are. No, they knew about this, I don't know. Could you say a year ago? I mean, it's not like just last November when we found out, I think it was last November when we found out DLC was going to be a thing and it's already kind of been decided. It wasn't just like Nintendo sits down and goes, all right, here's a list of 5 characters. All right, here's what we're going to do. No, I mean, you have to still sit down with these companies. You have to negotiate with them. You got to make sure all parties are going to be happy with how it turns out. You never know. You never know how these could go. So maybe those deleted tweets were from the guy knowing Sora was going to be in, and he accidentally maybe just misspoke or something to that effect. I don't know. But come on, Sora and Smash Bros. I can't vote against that. I like Leon. Like I said, Resident Evil 4 is one of my all-time favorite games. And I like the character himself. Plus the moveset and repertoire he could bring. I'm all for it, but I ain't passing up on Sora. I will not pass up on Sora for this matchup, at least. So Sora gets my vote in this one. Pretty simple. Pretty easy. So, I guess that's pretty much going to be it for this one. So let me know who you guys got down in the comments. You going to go with Leon? Or are you going to go Sora? Or would you go both? If you go both, totally fine as well. So, yeah, that's going to wrap up this one. So a little sneak peek for tomorrow, which will be matchup 120. Sceptile is back, and he's taking on Spyro the Dragon. So, should be a good one as well. I think that'll be a good one. Sceptile made it pretty far into the winner's bracket. Just ended up losing to Captain Syrup by 6 votes. What was that? 2 days ago. So, we'll see how Sceptile bounces back. Maybe gets I'd say it would be a surprising win if Sceptile beats Spyro, but yeah, we'll see. And then the results will Rayman and Crash. And I took a peek at like the total number of comments. I haven't looked at the voting yet, but just the total number of comments. There's quite a few on there, so it looks like we could be in store for another pretty big amount of votes. So I'm happy to see that tomorrow. But yeah, that's tomorrow. And, well, today's today, and today's wrapping up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And, yeah, I do got a second video coming out, if anybody even watches this far into the videos. But I do have a second video coming out today. It's still Smash Bros. Related, but it's, slightly different than usual stuff. But anyway, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.